Hello, curious! For centuries, the pyramids have been the subject of interest for researchers and archaeologists who are looking for explanations of how they were created. Though nowadays, science is on the subject and it's more fairly common, and there are still some surprising theories on this matter. Recently, on Twitter, Elon Musk said that the pyramids were built by aliens. And what is the opinion of the public about this? Is it really possible that the pyramids were the product of an extraterrestrial civilization? What other shocking theories is the billionaire known for? Find out all of this and much more after you watch our WOW episode. But first, don't forget to turn on the notifications and click the subscription button so that you don't miss any of our future videos. Let's get started. You probably already know that the most famous pyramids are in Egypt. In Giza, a city on the west bank of the Nile, there are 3 large structures of this type, and among them, the famous Cheops Pyramid, which is one of the wonders of the world, and a towering height of 146 meters, as well as the smaller pyramid of Shirfena and the pyramid of Mykonos. Scientists to this day oppose whether they are worshippers or tombs, or they sought advice that their creation was due to the belief of ancient Egyptians in the afterlife, and they believed that mortality was more important, that only after death did people get better. And therefore, until the moment of passing to the other side, it was necessary to prepare and provide the deceased with eternal durability, which was reflected in the creation of the monumental tombs. Because the most spectacular pyramids, of course, were created for the pharaohs. But how is it possible that thousands of years ago humans were able to create such impressive and technologically advanced structures that had survived to this day? And we remind you that the Egyptian pyramids were built from large, several tons rock blocks. But that's not all. They were not only perfectly aimed, but also perfectly oriented in relation to the stars and the direction of the world. So it's no wonder that over the years there have been assumptions that extraterrestrial civilizations could have combed their creation. And as it turned out, this also apparently is believed by one of the richest people, and that is Elon Musk. Imagine the confusion caused by his tweet stating, and we quote here, "It's obvious that aliens have built the pyramids." And over a short period of time, it was passed on over by tens and thousands of people, and there was an immediate reaction to the words from the representatives of the Egyptian authorities. Rania Al-Massad, head of the Egyptian Ministry of National Cooperation, tweeted, "I follow your work with great admiration. I invite you and SpaceX to read the research on how the pyramids were built, and visit the tombs of the pyramid builders. Mr. Musk, we are waiting for you." There were also reactions from the researchers and archaeologists, and among them was even a statement that Musk's theory should be considered, and we quote, "a total hallucination." Is it even possible for ancient aliens to deal with the rise of the pyramids? Well, the researchers' opinions rather dispelled these doubts, and it was unequivocally stated that the buildings were erected by the strength of human hands, and the Greek historian Herodotus already described that 100,000 cruelly treated workers took part in that construction, and many of them paid for it with their lives. And among his claims was the mortality rate among slaves, that it was so high that the pharaohs still had to bring in new ones to continue building their magnificent tombs. However, as of today, we know that this was not true. Entire cities were found around some pyramids where builders could live, and the houses that were discovered were well built and equipped. On this basis, it was concluded that the workers were not treated as slave power, but more as specialized workers. Tombs were built for them were also found, which proves that they were respected. Moreover, there were even inscriptions on which they were called the pharaoh's friends, and were paid for their work. Among them, there was no shortage of seasonal workers, and on the basis of geological findings, it was found that they had also decent living and working conditions at the pyramids. So how were the pyramids built? And above all, how were the huge blocks of rock used for their constructions transported? Archaeologists have been asking themselves this question for years, and one of the most probable theories that emerged in 2018 is that huge ramps were built on construction sites, which rock elements were moved. On their sides, huge piles and stone poles were hammered to help during transport, and the rock block itself was placed on wooden sleds and moved by ropes. And according to the official report of the Ministry of Antiques and of Egypt, it was a unique transport system that had never been observed before. But let's get back to Elon Musk for a second. It is not known whether his entry was just a joke or a reflection of his true beliefs, and the fact is that the tweet caused a huge stir for the public, which may have prompted the millionaire to post another one. So he published his BBC History article, The Life of the Pyramid Builders, and wrote, and we quote, "This article provides a reasonable summary of how it was done." It is not the first time that Musk has presented his controversial theories to the world, and recently Tesla's founder also spoke about the artificial intelligence, stating that in 5 years it will dominate people. However, before we introduce you to this topic, we must mention a few words about this American entrepreneur. Elon Musk is the CEO of SpaceX, namely Space Exploration Technologies, which designs launch rockets for space vehicles, and the company developed by Falcon rockets, the last of which was launched into space of May this year, and SpaceX also plans to design a vehicle that will take people to Mars. Musk is also a co-founder and architect of Tesla Motors, where the fully electric sports cars were produced, and he's also a founder and co-founder of companies such as PayPal, Neuralink, and Boring Company, and this is one of the richest people in the world and is involved in various endeavors. He created Inter Alia, a non-profit organization called OpenAI, dealing with artificial intelligence, and although he has now left this company, his criticism toward it may be still shocking. In February of this year, Musk accused OpenAI lab working on creating a self-learning computer system that lacked transparency, and during an interview for the New York Times, you could learn his predictions about the threat posed by machines that are intellectually superior to humans, and Musk predicts that this could happen in the next 5 years, and as he explained, it results from the careful observation of trends in technological development, and during the interview, he stated, and we quote here, "I think that the threat from artificial intelligence is completely ignored by very smart people, because these are very smart people that don't think a computer could ever be as smart as they are, and this is a pride and a clear mistake." So in addition, he noted that this does not mean that everything will fall apart in 5 years according to him, so we will simply enter a period of high destabilization, which will be strange. Elon Musk is known for his cutting and even offensive statements, and also controversial beliefs, as can be seen about his last tweet about the pyramids. So what do you think about his theories, curious? Do you believe that aliens may have been involved in the construction of the pyramids? Have you ever been interested in a topic like this? Well, please, be sure to let us know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the subscription button so that you don't miss any of our future WOW episodes. See you guys next time.